Good morning, everyone. It is 5:15 on Sunday morning. I'm out here on our balcony, pretty close to shoreline. And actually, it's not too bad. I'm on my shorts and that t-shirt, and I can tolerate it. And the water's like a nice little green color. So let's see what adventures today holds. Bye for now.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. We have two ships. This Norwegian is the bigger one ship, and the other one is the Carnival.
Carnival,
Yes.
okay.
This ship is around 3,000 guests. 3,000 guests. This one.
Yes.
It's 3,000, and this one is around only 1,500 passenger. But still big, yeah. And here is the maximum here 680.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we're here.
Yes, sir.
I don't like a lot of people.
Yes, sir. NCL.
Ah, yes.
Norwegian.
Yeah, I was talking with a friend the other day.
Yes, sir.
They have 5,000 people.
Oh, really? This princess? No, yeah, so big.
Yeah,
How to enjoy?
you can't.
By
Yeah,
yourself, yeah?
yeah. 500 people here is perfect.
Perfect, that's the one, sir. Excellent choice, sir.
Mhm.
May I know your good name, sir?
Alex?
Alex and then Tom, Mr. Alex. Nice to meet
Hello,
you.
nice to meet you.
Enjoy
Okay.
your day, Mr. Alex, huh?
Okay, everyone. Welcome to Skagway. When I woke up and, well, not when I woke up, but later when I got ready, I looked out the balcony and I saw these two ships. The balcony's over that direction. And I go, oh no, they beat us in and we're gonna be tendered. Well, hey, Alex, surprise. We have a dock on this side as well. Fantastic. Yeah, the buffet was right there, La Terraza. A nice outdoor eating area. When the weather's warmer, of course. Let's see what's happening here. Not much. Hopefully some of these clouds will burn away to make a little train ride more enjoyable. And as you can see, this is a wraparound balcony on the back of the dining area. And stairs going various directions. The buffet here is on 7. Our cabin is on the 6. Not with my knee, I don't. Haha. Okay. Back inside in the elevator. Okay, we got off the ship. There's a silver moon. We are not allowed to walk on the pier. So we got this little tunnelway taking us to a shuttle. And I heard the train was still in the background. Okay, let's pause this and Pick up later. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, we're finished the tunnel. And it looks like this is going to be a little shuttle. There's our silver moon. GoPro, stop recording. So we got here's a little marina. Welcome to Skagway. And I guess that's a little train.
See all your tickets, please have your tickets out.
GoPro, stop recording. There's a little engine that could wake the front. And our little fish company. Whoops. Almost lost Kathy there.
On our local trains, there's cars in both directions, and I can't do the riding backwards.
Ah,
Because sometimes
I can get that.
Sometimes when they're crowded, I'm like, not this car, not this car.
GoPro, stop recording. Okay, we finally boarded. Not bad.
Rule of our train ride is there is no crossing from car to car. This is for your own safety. The thin metal bridge between the cars is called an apron, and it is not safe to step or stand on. You will see staff crossing from car to car, but this is not an invitation to do so yourselves. Once again, there is no crossing from car to car. Maintain 3 points of contact when up and about. Do not rest your hands near doorways or windows because the movement of the train can cause them to slam shut. Inside each car is a very real stove. Please do not touch or adjust them. If you're uncomfortable with the temperature in your car, please speak with one of us and we'll do our best to accommodate you. Smoking, vaping, and the consumption of alcohol are prohibited at all times on board the train, including the lavatories and exterior platforms. We will be making one last brief stop to pick up some final passengers here, and then we will begin our journey shortly. Pemberton, who is in charge of our train. Assisting him is our brakeman Cox. On your seats, you should have already found a complimentary copy of our All Aboard magazine. If not, or if you'd like any extras, additional copies are located at either the front or rear of your coach car. These guides are full of useful information about White Pass and the Skagway area. The back cover folds out into a rail map, which you can use to follow along as we embark from Milepost 0, Skagway, Alaska, to the White Pass summit at Milepost 20.4. With all that being said, please sit back, relax, and get ready for our adventure.
The house all by itself right there. There are a couple houses up there.
Skagway behind, the Skagway River will be on our left, which we will see often on our trip today.
I didn't see the cemetery. Oh, it's the Tuolumne. It's the Merced River.
GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.
Spring, like in April when the snow starts to peeling up.
That water's rushing.
Yeah, rushing water. Rushing water.
Oh, wow. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. I have lunch here, mountain going up. And the trees are back, so we cannot really see it.
The river's still down there. There's still a river.
As we approach milepost 5.8, we'll be coming up on the Denver station. This is a regular flag stop for our railroad because of the popular hiking trail in this area. In a few moments, we'll pass a red caboose on the right. This caboose was once a part of White Pass's rolling stock, but was given to the Forest Service to serve as an overnight hiker's cabin.
No.
After we pass the red caboose, we'll make our first crossing over the Skagway River along the Denver Glacier Bridge. On the left will be a view of our train curving over this bridge. On the right will be a great view of the Denver Valley.
See the Denver Valley over there. You just go see
an enormous obstacle, a 20,000-ton wall of granite, and the tracks had to be laid through here. The project had budgeted 450 tons of black blasting powder for the entire 110 miles of track. As it turned out, over half of that stockpile was needed just to blast through this quarter-mile section.
Deep.
Yeah, it is.
That could be a road across the way.
Yeah, there is. Somebody's driving on it. A bus shuttle business. Boy, that goes down quite a bit. Oh, and the river's way down there. The Skagway River is down at the bottom.
If you want something.
I'll be in and out of here throughout the ride. If you guys ever have any questions, or if you ever need anything, just flag me down whenever you see me. No waters in the back of your train.
Thank you.
Bodies without disturbing their remains, Michael Heaney marked the boulder with a wooden cross to serve as both a tribute to these two men and all the workers who died during the railroad's construction. After milepost 10, the cross will be about 80 feet below our train on our left. It stands directly on top of the massive boulder we call Black Cross Rock. Stampeder couldn't help but stop to admire its beauty.
See it? It's pretty cool.
You see it already?
It's right straight from you, but
Oh, wow.
it's gonna open. There it is. It's opening now.
Oh, here we are. Oh, pretty. We're gonna go way up there.
Wow.
Yeah, it goes all the way up.
Yeah, that would need to be.
That was Bridal Veil Falls.
Well, a lot of times you can only get so much in the camper. Like those waterfalls in Alaska, you have to take it in pieces. I mean, not in Alaska, in Canada.
Yeah.
You have to take it in pieces to really do it in justice.
In a few moments, we'll pass several clearings in the trees on our left. If you look upwards across the valley, you should see what looks like a road along the mountainside. What we're seeing is not a highway, but is our railroad. We call it the High Line section. It's about 3 miles ahead by rail and 700 feet above us from where we are now. You can see our famous wooden trestle bridge over the deep chasm of Glacier Gorge, which will lead us into our first tunnel. And yes, we are headed up there.
Wow.
Oh dear. Okay.
Appreciate it.
smiling
might go
wave
back
and
out
let them
there.
know we're having a great time on this beautiful day.
Very lucky.
What?
They have it done right. Time wise. What time did they have it early, huh? You want I should stay up. No, I'm gonna go back out there. It's so nice out there.
A couple things to note as we pass through this tunnel of trees. On our left, we see plenty of pine trees. There are two different types of pine trees we are seeing here.
The hemlock.
There is the western hemlock. One of the ways to distinguish the western hemlock is
The bacon.
the shape
The bark.
of the bark is round like potato chips, where the Sitka spruce, the bark is shaped like strips of bacon. Another way to tell where those Sitka spruce are is look for light green tips on the ends of them. Those light green spruce tips are edible and hold medicinal purposes. Locals here in Skagway harvest those tips and have brewed them into teas and beers, and it's said that in those drinks you have your day's worth of vitamin C. We're approaching milepost 14, the Glacier Station, which is another popular flag stop with a hiking trail. It's also a convenient staging area for our maintenance crews, who are constantly inspecting and maintaining this track. In a
So
few
people
moments,
take the train
we'll
home and
have
go
our
hiking.
second
They get off and go
crossing
hiking.
over the Skagway River. We'll also have another great view of the entire train on our left, and a beautiful view of the valley on the right. Once we clear this bridge, we will begin our climb up the High Line.
So if you were here for some time, ride on to something like this. She loves the ship.
Not really.
Look for some blue coloration in the snow up there. That is the Carmack Glacier, sitting atop Mount Carmen. This is the glacier that feeds Bridalveil Falls, which we saw about 4 miles back. We don't always have beautiful days like today here in Skagway, so it's great to have these mountains in full view. The jagged peaks over your left shoulder and high above us are called the Sawtooths. They're the tallest mountains in the coastal mountain range here in the area, at almost 7,000 feet in elevation. Thousands of years ago, a massive glacier filled the valleys we see around us. As the glacier flowed towards the ocean, the incredible weight shaped and smoothed tunnel is 250 feet in length, so be prepared for about 10 seconds of darkness.
Small wheel, big, and they saw the bubble. They had some orca, some others. Yes, right. Cockingham.
Ever placed by the bridge ahead of us, which is the one we will be taking. As we cross this ravine, we'll have a great parallel view of the steel cantilever before we enter our second tunnel of the day. It's nearly 3 times longer in length, so be prepared for a longer period of darkness.
Aren't you glad you're going on that side?
Now, he said that. And this tunnel is about 3 times longer.
Weather can be kind of extreme. We had to retire the bridge because we switched from steam engines to diesel electric, and they were a lot heavier. So they just the bridge couldn't support the weight of our train.
Oh, wow. Look at
I believe before that section collapsed, there were hundreds of people who had walk-ons. Now they just a little sketchy. How we all doing today, guys?
Great.
Good? Enjoying the train ride so far? Awesome. No, you guys really came at a great time. This has been amazing. Yeah, believe it or not, we don't have sunny days every day in Skagway.
I mean, it's beautiful.
It's been the common theme of our trip so far.
Maybe it's you guys with a good luck, but I think.
I can't believe it.
Vaughn.
Oh yeah, look at this. Russian today, wow.
Oh, look, you videos.
Gorgeous view. You can only see this on the clearest of days, you guys. I'm talking about 15 90% of our train rides. So this is one of my favorite views. Would you look at that?
Got it though. Yvonne's gonna get him.
In our own coach car, once teamed with people and burdened pack animals. On this path, two continuous streams of travelers flowed. One marching north towards the summit in pursuit of those distant gold riches, and the other descending south through the very pass they had just conquered. But why would they do this? Because the goldfields were in a remote environment that could barely sustain a small population, let alone the influx of tens of thousands gold rush stampeders. Faced with the looming threat of mass starvation, the Canadian government had to intervene. No stampeder bound for the Klondike could cross the border without the necessary food and equipment. Weighing as much as 2,000 pounds, this was famously called the 1 ton of goods. Hiking all of these provisions over these mountains was an undertaking impossible to complete in a single trip, forcing the gold seekers to make dozens of trips up and down along the entire trail to transport all of their supplies up the pass. Stands a row of 5 flags. In order, they are the United States, Alaska, British Columbia, the Yukon, and Canada. These signify the regions our railroad travels through and the international collaboration behind its construction. Behind the flags is a small wooden cabin with a sign reading NWMP. This is a replica of the border station used by the Northwest Mounted Police. Day and night, they stood guard through extreme wind, snow, and freezing temperatures to inspect every stampeder and ensure they had their 1 ton of goods. Congratulations! We have arrived at the White Pass summit. It would take months for many of the fortune seekers to bring their 1 ton of goods up to this point, and while they may have finally triumphed over the grueling White Pass, in reality, their quest had only just begun. 20 more miles would take them to Lake Bennett. From there, they could build a raft, load it with their 1 ton of goods, and set out on a journey to navigate 550 miles of interconnected lakes and rivers before finally arriving in Dawson City and the Klondike Goldfields. The body of water we see on our left is called Summit Lake. It is a glacial tarn or ribbon lake, which means it was gouged out of the bedrock by glacial erosion. With depths reaching over 150 feet, it's about 4 miles long and doesn't get much wider than what we see here. And fish do live here in this lake, mostly Arctic grayling and lake trout. special souvenirs available for purchase. The first item is our exclusive White Pass and Yukon Route baseball style hat for $10. This hat is special because it's only sold on board the train and nowhere else, not even our own gift shop in town. It comes in black and features the 125th anniversary White Pass logo on the front, and embroidered on the bill is the golden spike that marked the completion of our entire railroad 125 years ago. It is fully Velcro adjustable, so one size fits most. Again, that hat is $10. Next, they'll have our Scenic Journey photo book for $6. This 32-page booklet features high-quality photography of our entire railroad throughout all 4 seasons. Again, the photo book is $6. But wait, we have a special deal for you today. If you're interested in both the hat and the photo book, we'll make it an even $15. That's both the hat and the photo book for $15. Our roaming guides will only have these 2 items. Any other souvenirs you saw in the All Aboard magazine can be found at our depot gift shop back in town. They only have enough time to come through with these items once. If you are interested, please let them know as they come through your cars. They accept a credit card only or Apple Pay. So please have those cards or phone ready as they come through. And of course, as your roaming guides, please don't hesitate to let them know if you have any questions.
Quite a bit of snow up there. GoPro stopped recording. Hello everyone. It is Sunday, July 20th. It is 9 p.m.
It is like on the dot. It's 9 p.m.
Kathy's having fun sitting on the chair on the balcony. It's a beautiful night. The sun's slowly setting. It is a little bit breezy, but the temperature is quite nice if the wind wasn't there. We had a great dinner at the Salt Restaurant. We had a wonderful steak and lentil and mushroom soup. And for dessert, a baked Alaska. Oh, I'm in heaven. So time we can change, go to bed, do some puzzles on the tablet, and go on with the evening. So catch you all tomorrow from Sitka. Good night.